What's up, guys? It's your boy Souls here. Welcome back to Geometry to the Dizzle Dash. You already know. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in the end game once again. Just like the Tropical Seas, this will be the final episode of the remaster of Viking Arena. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have so many ideas for this ending, but I don't know if I can execute. I got up in the morning feeling good, feeling confident, but there is a lot of stuff I need to go back and fix that I haven't fixed. For example, I still need to put snow on some of the background trees. I still need to like clean up a couple of parts at the beginning, but you guys don't have to worry about that. That's gonna be done like once the level is out. I still gotta fill in this space with something so the transition isn't completely empty. I got some things to do. But we're not worried about that. Today, we are finishing it. Today. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. First things first, I want to start with the background. And a lot of you have made some really cool suggestions that I liked, but I kind of already had an idea of what I wanted the ending to be. And with the background, I think a lot of you could have predicted it. It's going to be... I gotta drag this out. The background is going to be a volcano erupting, if you haven't noticed from all the lava and stuff. The lava had to come from somewhere, right? Now, some of you may know this level is not my first rodeo when it comes to making a fire level. So yeah, this was my first attempt at making a volcano, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to execute, because the volcano that I made before is not really good. So yeah, the idea is for me to somewhat make a volcano like this one, but better. And of course with a better block design. But you guys get the idea. I am going to make a volcano for the background, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but you know what? I'm not going to stall anymore. We're just going to do it. We're just going to build it. We just got to build the shape of a volcano. Volcanoes are triangular and slopular, so we need to make this look cool. In the editor, off camera, I was kind of practicing with shapes and stuff. Oh, hold on. Did I just make an idea? Okay. We might be able to do something with this, actually. Hold on. Ooh, that's a really good top for the volcano. That's actually a really good shape for the volcano. I mean, I'm gonna take that for sure. That's a victory in my eyes. Holy. All right, well, I guess we're gonna keep trucking along. I mean, the shape's coming out pretty nice. Now that we got the shape of it, I think the hard part is done, besides the block design, which I do have an idea for the block design. It's very experimental, but I'm hoping it works on the first attempt. Honestly, I could have made my volcano out of these rocks, and no difference would have been made. You know, it completely dawned on me that I could have easily been naming these layers for, like, easier organization. It just dawned on me. Am I ruining my volcano? Probably, but you know what? It's my volcano. I did end up going back adding the slabs of rocks on top of the volcano just to give the volcano more of a mountainous and rocky feel, and I just blended it in with some gray glow, and I ended up copy pasting it on the sides. And later on, I actually did notice that I didn't like the cracks on the volcano, so I ended up changing them later as well. Alright, now we just gotta do the same. We're just gonna copy paste. I'm not even gonna hold it. I'm not even gonna hold you. We're just gonna copy paste this. Sure, once I decorate it more, it's gonna look a lot more natural, because right now it just seems undecorated. That's the main issue that I'm getting from this. It just feels undecorated. I see but this one has merit. Now this is becoming a volcano, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't volcanoes just very hot mountains? Let me know in the comment section. I want to put rock on volcano, but I don't know if rock will make it look better or worse. Okay, if you make it too dark, then it ruins the immersion. You know, I never actually tried this block with no opacity on the detail or the base. What does it look like? It looks like nothing. I think this volcano is coming together quite nicely. I guess the volcano isn't done because I kind of have to put the lava and the fire and all that on this, huh? Alright, if I put this on B3, this should be, it's not automatically under. That's because it's not blending, so, -11. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that's just perfect. And of course, it is still looking a little bit flat, so we gotta add some glow to this bad boy. Hence why we put the volcano on B3, so we can put the glow on top of it on B2, and put this right on top like so. Oh yeah, that actually fit Did I do that in my first attempt? That actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, the volcano got drip. Speaking of drip, we might as well put some drip blocks on this. Well, animated drip blocks. I think making miniature like this should be fine. Main hole of the volcano, I can do something like this for it erupting like that. That's actually pretty good. I can get a little bit experimental. Do I want to be experimental? I kind of do. And what I mean by experimental is using these animated blocks right here to make a flowing lava down the side of the volcano. Can I pull this off? I guess I'm about to find out. Honestly, it's not coming out too bad so far. Please work first try. I really want this to work on my first attempt. And I look good. Ooh! Yes. Also, I noticed the layering issue. I'm going to go ahead and fix that now. Ooh, a dark volcano looks really cool. How did I even do that? Excuse me? It looks anticlimactic because there's no pulsing and the volcano's not really moving, so that's why it looks kind of staticky. But overall, animation-wise, it does look really good. So I am keeping this. All right, I think this might be, I think I'm done making the volcano. The volcano's done. The first idea was going to be making the block design purely out of these rocks like this. And it'll just keep going like this. You see, but you guys see the vision, right? You guys see the vision, right? Like what I was going to do with it, you know? Like something like this. Maybe in another level. Maybe in another level, I'll come back to this idea. But I don't know for this one. So clearly we're by a volcano, so the ending has to be rocky, right? We need rocks. This needs to be a rocky terrain. I never used color 19. That's hilarious. Okay, hold on. This has merit so far. So far, this has merit. I could use these as the side blocks instead of these. Yeah, right now, guys, I'm just going through my experimental stage. You know, figuring out what works and what doesn't. All right, so as you can tell, the block design is, yeah, pretty bland and boring. You don't have no flavor, bro. All right, I think I got a block design and the background idea going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to slap the block design on everything, and then I'll come back to you guys once I get some ideas for like decoration and stuff. All right, guys, I finished up the block design and added a couple of extra details. And after this, I am going to work on the lava. That way we can get a better idea of what this part's really gonna look like. Okay, guys, I didn't really do much off camera. All I did was copy paste the lava from the previous part and put it into this part and put it into a different layer. So now we gotta spruce the part up a little bit. Now, before we do a little bit of sprucing up, there is one less piece of 2.2 inspiration that I want to put into the level, and that is why I have a couple of blocks that are kind of open in a way, and that is to copy the pillars from the 2.2 sneak peek. So I gotta find them first because it's gonna be kind of difficult remaking those. This is still technically a Viking Arena. I still need to add some Viking-esque pillarage here. I don't think pillarage is a word, but I'm keeping it in. I do want the hitbox of this to be accurate, so I am going to have to nerf the size of this bad boy. Then the pillar is gonna be on B1, probably 4. We'll put it on B1 4. And it's going to have a slightly brighter color and put that right there, and that's going to be our base column. Now we got to make the design that goes on top of this column. So 70 should be fine, and we can just make some really cool basic designs like this and this, you know. And another thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the column layer right here and put some drop shadows on these as well. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so in order to make these look even more detailed than they already are, is this. I need to use the pixel blocks again, and I'm also going to go into this layer. Okay, go to the layer, thank you. And then we can copy paste this over slightly and have this like slightly brighter than the one that's on the edge for a little bit of depth, like that. Ooh, it's so subtle yet so good. And we can put some shading on the side of these as well to add some more depth. I just love playing with the color slider when it comes to colors because you can see so many different options. And to add a little bit of dynamicness to it, I'm actually going to make all of them move when you land on them. What color should I make the custom spikes actually? Probably orange, classic orange and yellow, right? But do I do like blending color 2 and 3, or? I think doing the reverse of that actually looks way better. Actually, no. I have an even better idea. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these triangle boys. Yeah, like that. And then get some animated fire. Oh baby, a triple. That still looks pretty cool with the volcano in the background. That actually looks really sick. I don't know, what if I put color on these? Ooh. I was questioning putting color on these, but color makes these look kind of nice. Okay, we can do something like, we can do simple effects. So we use should I use a green arrow or orange arrow? Let's use some green. I'm not spawn looping these simply because I just don't want to. We might as well add the arrows to their the pillar groups as well. Just to make it feel a little bit more immersive. And you know what? We're the Souls channel, boys and girls. We're going to copy paste until we drop.
And copy paste I did. I really liked what I did with the pillars that I made, so I kind of put those in the remaining spots where I didn't fill in the block design. There's not really much to commentate over this. It's really just me copy pasting and making bigger versions of the pillars that I already made, so it's not really worth talking about. So now we're going to move on to the next decoration part.
Alright, there is one decoration idea that I was thinking about for the foreground that's going to be on top of the lava. They're curvy rocks. That emphasize that this is going to be the final area, you know what I mean? So I need some spikage, you know, something similar shape to this, but a little bit better. Oh yeah, that looks dangerous and I love it. So I need this to go on top of the player, and we're gonna go ahead and add some of the cracks on top. And to add some spice to it is we're going to add a drop shadow right behind it. T333, low opacity, color 23, and just copy paste. Right now I'm just still doing filler decoration just to make the love pop out. I'm doing my little cool gradient effect for the background right here right now, just so I can, you know, give some distance between the actual volcano and the player. I might get another low opacity black right here just to really emphasize it a little bit more. Oh wow, that looks really nice. Holy. I can bring my rock piles back. I do want to bring my rock piles back. Alright, I kinda have an idea for what I want to do for like the side spikes. Kind of, in a way, I'm gonna call them. It's going to be copy pasting these, flipping them like that. Alright, at this point I'm making a fan-made 2.2 level. Well, having them the same color kind of makes it boring, so how about I do something different with these? There we go, got a nice little color variation now. Even if it's very little, it's still at least a different color. Alright, levels coming together pretty nicely so far. Those pillars were actually a really nice addition. I do want to make smaller versions of these so I can actually spread these out a little bit more throughout the level so it doesn't look too copy-pasty. But before I do that, I do want to work on the effect where the bats and the monsters are going back and forth on the screen. So let's go ahead and do that. So I put a couple of small bats going in the middle right here, since when you get the coin, you're going up, and when you're not getting the coin, you're going down. So I'll just have the bats going in between. They're going to be on T2, and they are going to be... Blending color 3 is actually really nice, so I'll go with that. Can't have them lagging behind too much either. Alright, we can spread them out just a little bit,
Basically, the way I was doing this effect is basically how RobTop did it in his level. I basically just copied what he did with his move triggers and just applied it to my level. After that, it was pretty much just filler decoration throughout the entire level. I added a couple of more smaller pillars, a couple of more chains, some rocks, some fire, you know the drill, and overall, just added a couple more extra filler decorations. But enough stalling. I know you guys are ready to see the level, so Past Me is going to finally finish off the level with one last detail.
It's going to be basically a bigger version of this guy. How did I make this the first time? I know I got inspiration from the 2.2 cube, but how am I going to do this again? Because his mouth is going to be basically consuming the entire screen, right? And of course it's going to be the exact same color as this one, so color 121. Alright, now we just need to detail the beast once more, but I think before detailing the beast, I think we should do the movement first. Alright, I think the only thing really now is to actually decorate this thing. Now, I gotta keep in mind that you can't see anything on his backside, so I really gotta make his, like, his head and frontal part the main focus of his decoration.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of jump cuts here because I was feeling really sleepy since I was building at 3 a.m. again, so my commentary was really sleepy, so that's why I'm doing a little bit of post commentary now. What I wanted to do was I decorated the main boss kinda guy the same way I did his minions, with using the curvy blocks as well as the color blocks to make him give a little bit of a gradient. I also gave him some horns to also make him feel a little bit more unique in comparison to the rest of them. After adding a couple of more details and a couple of more filler objects, it was finally time to end the series. Alright you guys, I'm going to finally end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I may add some more stuff off camera if anything comes to mind, but as far as the level goes, this is it. This is the entire remake of the Viking Arena. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. It has been an absolute blast recreating Viking Arena with you guys watching. It's been so much fun. I can't express how much fun I had. And yeah, without any further delay, this has been your boy Souls, and I will see you guys next time. Now, allow me to present Viking Arena version 2. But hold on, we need a name, don't we? Oh, don't worry, I got y'all. And the name, I actually got a little bit of inspiration from the comments section. The name will be Nordic Arena. Simple, to the point, let's make it.